Welcome in new Dolphins tight end Jody Fortson to the podcast here. Jody, welcome to Drive Time. Welcome to Miami.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Happy to have you in here. So I saw your Wikipedia page says your name is actually Joseph, but you go by Jody. I'm just curious to help us understand where that came about.
All right, so I have a older cousin. She's really like a sibling. Her name's Shakira. She kind of adapted the name Jody for me early on in life. I had to be like maybe 6 years old. And she just could never really say Joseph, and Joe didn't really stick with me, so she just started calling me Jody. And my middle initial starts with a D as well, so it just kind of started to flow.
It's a family thing, man. The parents give you the name, then the sister adapts it for you, and here you are.
And here I am,
Years later,
Jody.
the National Football League. There you go. So this is kind of an obvious question. Sometimes the weather, the location, it's not bad, but I always ask the people that come in here, new free agents, why the Dolphins? Why South Florida?
A number of different reasons, the tradition, the weather most importantly, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be sitting in freezing temperature all the time. Everybody wants to be, lovely and just, full of life. The sun brings a different joy out, and not only just the weather, just the atmosphere, Everybody wants to win and be around a winning tradition and grow and just be more into themselves. Grow into the person they're meant to be.
We will never have a negative 25 real field game here across the street. I promise you that. Last year's playoffs.
Listen, I'm looking forward.
The weather is pretty good. So you have a reunion you're going to have here in South Florida with a certain wide receiver, the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. We see him like trolling all the time, having a good time on Twitter and just being himself, right? But I'm wondering if you have any stories about how maybe he helped you as a young player, or maybe it is a trolling story. It doesn't matter. Give me your Tyreek Hill experience.
I'm going to be honest, I got a lot of Tyreek stories. But I would tell you, I'm going to give you this one. I remember it might have been my first year coming off the P squad, and I'm on the active roster, and I might have just scored my first touchdown. And I'm on Twitter searching my name, and his locker's right next to me. And he's like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, you saw all these people talking about me? And he's like, bro, that's not what we do. First of all, they love you today, and they ain't going to hate you tomorrow. Like, just chill. Just go ahead. I know you hype, but just don't do that too much, because that'll change the whole mindset of your career. You believe in them people too much. So I think that might have been the best bit of advice he gave me early on in my career, just to be level-headed and not pay too much about the outside noise, pay attention to what's going on in the building, and then everything will work out. That's
really good. Do you guys have any input for possible touchdown celebrations? We had a lot of good ones this year, but do you have any ideas you might bring to the table?
Nah, everything I have right now, I'm going to keep under wraps.
Great answer. So, speaking of Tyreek and speed, I saw that you clocked a 1.55 10 split time at your pro day years and years ago, right? But that 10 split time, like if you go up and down our roster, we have a lot of guys that played that fast. I'm curious, for a tight end, what does an explosive first step do to help you in your game?
It just allows you to get a better advantage off what's in front of you. It allows you to better read how the defense is going to react to you. It allows you to just ultimately win the play. That's what we're doing. We're trying to win, right? So it just allows you to win.
Firing off the football. It's the entire principle down here. So have you had a chance to meet any of your coaches yet down here in South Florida yet? McDaniel, Embry, anybody else? Any first impressions so far?
I haven't had the chance to meet anybody yet, but I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. The people I've met so far have been all joys and smiles, so much personality. I can't wait to see what this whole Miami culture is about. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's one of McDaniel's big sticking points is the quality of the locker room. How excited are you to join this locker room? Do you know any other guys on the team besides Tyreek that you might have a past relationship with?
Brewer, I got to train with him maybe last year down somewhere in Florida, a couple June sometime. I know he just signed here. Pretty good. There's a couple of people on the team that, as I get to look around, I'll be like, oh, no, okay, I know that guy. I got to dive in a little bit more. But, no, for the most part, I don't think Tyreek and Brewer right now.
I'm going to end with your own question you asked us.
All right.
If you're getting chased by an animal, which one's the best and the worst to get chased by, a dog, iguana, or an alligator?
All right. So if I had to choose which one I'm getting chased by, I'm probably going to choose a dog first. Because, we've all been chased by a dog at some point in our lives, so we know how to kind of get away from them. An alligator, not a chance. Like, you're not getting away from that. Like, and if he catch you, that little gator roll he's going to do, you're not getting out of that.
That's right.
Iguana, I'm just not tripping off of iguana, I guess. I guess it's a little scary. I guess they get up on you and they're a little fast. I haven't had quite much experience with them yet, So I guess being down here, I'm going to get a little bit more.
You're
I might
see him every day,
scared, so
every single day.
But if I had to choose right now, which one not to get chased by is going to be the alligator.
It's got to be that. It's a serpentine move, right?
Yeah.
If you run back and forth, the change of direction skills, your 1.55 10 split time might help you with that.
That might not be enough for the alligator.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
Good stuff. New Dolphins tight end Jody Fortson. Jody, appreciate your time today, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.